Wait, hold on. We are live, Believe
Oh,
Nation.
snap.
Happy Friday. We're ready. We're playing some. I keep wanting to say League. We're playing some Minecraft. We got Drew Hitchcock in the house.
Oh, snap.
We're talking about his adventures. So, how did you find the second Woodland mansion?
So basically, in order to get a map, you've got to have what is it, a cartographer or whatever.
Yeah.
So I just made another cartographer because I believe if you get the map from the same dude.
Oh, he gives you a different map?
Well, no, you have to have like a different person make it.
A different person?
So if you have one cartographer, they only make one map for you, so you have to have a second cartographer in order to get a new mansion.
Oh, okay. So you need to kill your cartographer and get a new one.
Well, you don't have to kill them.
Oh, you just need a second one.
You just need a second one.
All right. Oh, there you go. So you went to the first one.
Yep.
You beat it. You got a totem finally.
Yeah,
and then you
I
died.
I had a vindicator come out of nowhere and kill
so
me.
now you're doing it all over again,
So
just to
now
get the totem.
I want a totem.
Oh my gosh. Well, listen, I admire the tenacity towards it. That's good.
Okay, well, vindicator killed. That was easy. Now I just gotta kill these stupid birdie thing. Ah! There's another one. Uh-oh. Okay, I am abandoning ship. Oh my god. Where?
Yeah.
What?
He flew all the way out there just to abandon ship. What is happening, Drew? Oh, the moss is growing. Whoa, that's cool. The vines. I didn't expect that. Okay. It actually looked good. We take that. That's cool. So today's journey into crypto was fun.
Okay. What all did you learn?
So are you using Coinbase Pro then?
Yeah.
You're not using regular Coinbase. You use Coinbase Pro.
Correct.
Oh my, unbelievable! This guy.
Well, it's the same account.
Well, it's not the same account. It doesn't. Yeah, you have to. It's the same login.
Yes.
But it doesn't recognize your bank account, and it doesn't recognize your holdings. You have to move your holdings in.
Okay, interesting.
Which is doable. The holdings part is. I mean, that's. I have no holdings. I have $300 of Bitcoin. That's all I could buy. I'm not moving that in. What a waste of time. And then it wouldn't let me add a bank account. It just said add account, and then nothing happened. So that was great. So then I went to your F5, die 5 alive, 7-11. What's your thing called again? The other one? BlockFi. And it needs a wire transfer. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys.
Oh?
Oh no.
Oh, crap.
Drew was slain by a Vex.
Oh. I just lost everything.
Uh-oh. That was a moment.
No, I literally just lost everything.
Well, you can go back and get your cords and.
Well, cords don't matter. I'm like 60,000 blocks away.
Oof. Yeah, that's. Well, welcome to Minecraft. You died at the last one, and you thought it'd be a good idea to go to another one.
Well, the thing is like, so I killed the dude, but then the Vexes, like.
I hate the Vexes. The Vexes are so annoying. The Vexes are so annoying. So what's the game plan now, Drew?
That's a great question.
Drew needs a moment.
Oh my lord! Like
Drew needs a moment of silence.
Oh yeah.
Drew needs a moment to.
Well, oh wait.
Huh? What?
Oh.
Wait.
Oh no.
No?
Oh, that sucks.
Okay. Drew's just going through lots of things in his mind right now.
It was almost a great thing, and then it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Because I destroyed the bed that I slept in.
So you spawned back at spawn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, suck.
Yeah. Well.
Ooh, buddy. So what all did I lose? I lost several shulker boxes.
Okay.
5 to be exact.
That's fine. You have more of that.
Yeah. I lost all of my netherite gear, minus the chest plate.
How do you still have the chest plate? Oh, because you had the wings. Okay.
Because I had the wings on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that was a mistake right there.
Well, I literally like went in, like typically speaking, the way I approach it, I fly onto the roof, and I go in from the roof because if you go in from the roof, you avoid all the guys down at the basement, and you usually can find an evoker by themselves. So you can like literally go in, kill the invoker, get out.
Oh, you weren't even trying to loot the whole thing.
No.
Oh.
I just want the freaking totem.
Wow. But I got like 5 totems when I went.
Well, yeah, because there are usually anywhere between 3 and 5 evokers in the entire mansion.
So you were just going all there to get 1 and then come back?
Well, usually most of the evokers are on the top level. So usually you can like go into one room, find the first evoker, kill him, and then he won't. Since you can kill him quick enough that he won't like alert any of the other ones. You can usually go and just pick them off one at a time up at the top.
Oof.
But yeah,
mistakes are made.
This one summoned more, and oof, yeah, oof is oof.
Oof is the word of the day.
Oof is the word of the day.
June Claus in the house. Hey June. Hey Evan. Have a great game. Thank you. What are the best stocks to invest in for a student who has no experience in investing in the long term? Buy an ETF. Look up ETFs. I don't know what the best one is for the U.S. market. Are they Vanguards? What are the ETFs for the U.S., Drew?
Yeah, if you're going to do like a passive index, just like, Vanguard ETFs is...
Look up Vanguard ETFs. So basically, you just keep putting money in, and you're buying the entire stock market. So, if you don't want to look at it, you don't want to day trade, you don't want to have to be a great investor, then as the market goes up, you'll make more money. And they pay very low. They take very little fees. What is the management fee? 0.5%?
Not even. It's like usually between 0.25% and as low as 0.09%.
There you go. So check that out. Vanguard ETFs. Oleg in the house. I feel like I've been ghosted by that girl I talked about before. But low key. I hope that's just her desire to be alone for some time. It's almost been 3 months since we last talked to her. Maybe. So if you have, then what's next?
Oh my gosh.
Drew just had a big moment, guys, and a very negative big moment.
I really wish that there was some, like, a better way besides just flying from one spot to the other.
Huh?
Like to go out and, like, I had to go to, negative 30,000, positive 30,000 in order to get to that Woodland mansion.
You go in the nether.
But, like, that's still 30, like, okay, so how many, what does that come out to be? So if I have to go 30,000 blocks,
divided by
8.
Yeah, that's better.
It's still 3,000 blocks.
That's not that bad. Oh my god, this guy.
Yeah, maybe.
It's not that bad.
But then you still have to do it in a protected manner.
Well, that's true. But the Woodland mansions are supposed to be rare. It's not supposed to be everywhere.
I get it. That's
and
fine.
You already found one and screwed up.
So the question of the day is one, do I have any netherite ingots currently?
It's a good question.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. Nether brick.
going back to mining.
I mean, thankfully, like, I had some... Yeah, there's no...
This is really just karma saying, why are you not building a roller coaster, Drew?
I just wanted a totem of undying. That's all I wanted.
Well, you had one. And then died.
Had is the key word.
Had. Well, you still got it, you know. You said all you said was you wanted to have one. You didn't say you wanted to keep one.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Well, you're getting on me for word choice, Hitchcock. Okay. Does it matter if I'm not from the U.S.? Oh, what country are you from? So I'm from Canada, and I use iShares. I don't know what country you're from, or it also depends on what. Like, you could buy Vanguard if you're not in the U.S., but it tracks the U.S. market. So you just got to figure out what's the market that you want to invest into. So I track the Canadian market. I'm invested into Canada. Drew, do you have Vanguard, Drew?
Yeah, I've got a Vanguard account.
Drew has Vanguard, so he's tracking the U.S. market. So what? Every market has their own version of it. So it just starts with what country do you think you want to invest your money into? But you could buy Vanguard if you wanted to. You don't have to be U.S. Like, I own Facebook and Amazon stock. I'm Canadian, right? I feel I'm not excited about living the life I'm living and about being who I am. Okay, great. Who do you want to be? This is exciting. Out of that thought process comes a new Oleg. So who do we want to be? You can find a lot of beneficial courses about investing on Investopedia. Yeah, I mean, but ETFs are a great way to get started, and it just depends on how much do you want to learn about it. Is it something that you want to learn and get better at and improve, or is it just something you don't want to have to think about? I spent the day learning about crypto. I spent the whole morning on crypto and in the afternoon helping my friends. I had a great day. It's a great day. Apart from the whole crypto fiasco of, like, why will you not take my money? That's crazy. I don't understand why they won't take your money. Are there regulations or something? No, it's crypto. There's no regulations. How does that make sense, Drew?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I'm sitting here. I'm all mentally prepared. It's like, okay, I'm gonna spend 6 figures today on crypto. That's like, I'm going in mentally prepared for this, and then I can spend $300. Like, what?
Wow.
$300. Come on. Coinbase. Thanks a lot, Evan. You got it. Okay, but hold on. June, where do you want to invest? What country do you want to invest in? If you're not from the so what country are you from, and then what country do you want to invest in? That will help dictate. I don't know what I want to be, but I know I want to be experiencing. I don't want to be experiencing anymore. What? No, of course that's the way out, dude, is experiencing more. But just different things. What do you want to experience that's different? You don't change your life by not experiencing. It's the exact opposite. So what do you want to be experiencing? How are we doing, Joe? Have we gotten the 12 stages of
well, I'm trying to assess, like, I have like a whole bunch of like diamond armor and stuff back. It's not netherite, but I mean, like,
it's not that big a deal.
I'm not like square one. I'm just like, mildly hurting.
So are we going after another Woodland mansion? Or are we giving up on?
Like, it's frustrating because it's like, it's not. One, I don't know why those things hit so hard. Like, I basically got hit 4 times by a Vex and was dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is like, that's silly.
Well, you also didn't have your chest plate on, so you have no armor.
But I mean, I still had netherite legs and...
Yeah, but the chest plate is a lot more armor than the boots. Did you have netherite boots at least, or was it gold?
Yeah, I had netherite everything.
I don't have a bed. Oh my gosh, you didn't bring a bed with me. Where am I? I'm in the middle of nowhere. Mistakes were made, guys. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back. Okay. Yeah, as soon as you fight, you gotta swap out to go.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. It was like I escaped. Like, I had fallen into the mansion. I killed the dude. I saw the totem, and then the Vexes came after me. So I flew away, and I had left my shulker box, or the shulker box with the ender chest on top of the roof. So I went back to go and like get the ender chest. By the time I got back, the Vexes were back on me. It's like,
well, I lost 4 out of my 5 totems. I'm on my last one.
Okay, well, I have an unbreaking mending elytra.
It's really too bad that you're... Oh, there's your base. I'm by your base.
You're by my base?
Hey, good. Now where I am. Your quadruple...
lair.
Whatever those things are again.
Quadruple?
Beacons? Quadruple beacons?
There are 6.
Oh, so you're sextuple beacons? I don't even know what that is. Now I know how to get home, but I'm appreciative. That's now what I said, Evan. That's now what I said. Okay. I meant that I don't know. Oh, that's not what I said? I think that's what he means. That's not what I said. I meant that I don't know what I want to be right now, but I know what I don't want to be experiencing. Okay, great. So now it's exploring. So now it goes to, okay, well, what, if you could get excited about something, what, 718, there it is. 718.
Like, what is it about
718? They reset everything. 718. I was just about to sleep too. What potentially holds some interest? It doesn't have to be the next like great love that you're going after, right? But what is you're kind of curious about? And that's the starting point. Try restarting your game launcher. Oh, come on, guys. Okay, restarting my game launcher. Let's go. We're doing it. Ready to move to Microsoft account? No, I don't want to move to Microsoft account.
Okay.
What? Are they going to force that? Probably, right?
Oh, yeah. They're probably gonna force it.
Probably. Sad days. All right, well, diving deep into crypto world today. And so you don't use Coinbase at all, just a pro?
Like I said, on at least the way I see it, they're basically the same.
Man, I just got to figure out how to get money into Coinbase Pro. Jeannie Rhodes, did I pronounce your name okay? Hello, Evan, good to be here. Hang in there, Oleg, I am. Much love. Hey, thank you I love it. The first post is giving somebody else love. You're great in my books. I tried to do a little bit. Oh, hold on, let me sleep. I tried to do a little bit on the dropshipping I did today, but I only listed on eBay so far, since I'll have to check something on Shopify, like payment, finally deciding. Oh, there you go. That's the start. You know, like the way through is to start to get lost in some projects, start to get lost in some curiosity, and then see what happens. Something will happen. Maybe it becomes dropshipping or eBay or something else. You never know. But the answer is just going to be action. Like when you don't know what to do, it's okay. It's normal. Everybody will go through those moments. But it's exploring. Like you won't figure out what to do sitting at home on the couch. You figure what to do by going and trying a bunch of stuff that comes to your mind. and then seeing what you enjoy and want to keep doing.
Oh, okay. So apparently you need to use a debit card.
I used a debit card.
Yeah, it says payment methods for Canada customers.
For Canada customers for what? Coinbase Pro?
Yeah.
It wouldn't let me add my bank account. I clicked add account and then nothing happened.
Well, so it says Canadian customers can use debit card for purchase to purchase cryptocurrency. Funds purchased via a debit card will be credited to the account instantly. We do not support bank accounts as payment methods for Canadian customers.
Okay, but it wouldn't let me add anything. Like it said add account, and then it just. Okay, I gotta look. There were no. I can show you after. There were no options. There's no payment options.
Huh.
There was just one. Add your account. Like okay, I'll add my account, but then it wouldn't let me buy anything with it.
Interesting. Yeah. Well.
I couldn't even add. Yeah, I couldn't even add my account. It looked like it was trying to load. It looked like a pop-up blocker stopped it or something. But I checked and it had no pop-up blockers on, and it just said add account. But then there was no information on there.
Interesting.
Super weird. That looks to be the easiest one though. And why does Coinbase block you from just spending more money with them? I don't get it. There's so many things that just don't make any sense. Why?
I mean, it could just be like a rule that the SEC put when they went public.
I mean, I put my driver's license in. I verified my face from left and right and center and all that stuff. They make you do a million things.
Yep.
I did all that stuff.
Good old know your customer.
And maximum I could put in is $300. So I was looking it up online. Well, how do you get, what are strategies? How do you go faster? And the best advice is just do it every week. Max it out every week. And then by next month, you might have $500. Like, what? Come on.
Wow.
Guys, I want to spend money on your platform. What are you doing? And then your hi-fi, whatever, needs to be, I don't know why I can never remember that one.
I don't know.
BlockFi?
Yeah, BlockFi.
I don't know why I can't remember that one. BlockFi only does wire transfer. It's like they want to make things difficult for people.
I mean,
I do not understand.
That I don't.
It makes no sense. Nina's in the server. Hey, Nina. Okay, what else we got? Busy with family at the moment, but I'm following your lives. All right. Much love. Much love. Thank you for having us as your background soundtrack. Appreciate you. Why are you killing my iron golems? Because they're in the wrong spot. They're spawning in the wrong spot, Nina.
Are you trying to build an iron farm?
Yeah, but they're not spawning when Nina's thing spawns.
I mean, I've already got an iron farm. What do you need an iron farm for?
I'm trying to build the ultimate AFK spot.
Okay, and what is required for the ultimate AFK spot, as you say?
So if you have an iron farm on one side and a creeper farm on another side, and then you have your fishing spot, and then a sugarcane farm, and then you stand on top of a mob spawner.
You stand on top of a mob spawner? Do you
Yeah.
have a
So,
mob?
huh?
How did you move the mob spawner?
I built a mob spawner that goes almost to bedrock that I stand on top of.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, I'll show you. Look, I'll go to my stream. I'll show you. Hold on. If I go, gotta go down. Posh Notions in the house. Hey, everyone. Happy Friday. Much love, Posh. I'll show you my mob. But the mob spawner doesn't quite go high enough, but it's fine. It's fine. I don't want to go in. It's doing more than what I need. Okay, are you on the stream?
Yep, I'm
Okay, so
looking.
this is my mob spawner.
Okay. Is that in a slime?
No, there's no slime. But it does have glow squid.
Okay, interesting.
So this goes all the way up to almost my base, just underneath my base. and it goes down to that's bedrock down there. So just above. I need the redstone. Anyway, so that just goes.
Interesting. So what is that for?
Skeletons. What does it get? I filter out the bone. No, what do I filter out? Let me go look at that again, actually. I forgot what redstone I built down here. Okay, let's go look at my redstone. Okay, we are keeping the gunpowder, the glow ink, the rotten flesh, and the bones. And then everything else just gets chucked away. It's mostly just the what do you get in what did the skeletons drop? The arrows. The arrows are so useless. So I throw away the arrows. And I made it so spiders can't spawn in there, so you don't get any spider stuff. Let's see. I'll show you. Let's see. I've made a little viewing window here. See? It's actually really inefficient because there's only one soul fireplace in there killing them.
Oh.
And they can jump out. It needs to be a block lower. But if I go in and try to fix it, I'm gonna get attacked. Anyway, so it's fine. It does its job. We get more than we need. Nina can trade it for emeralds and stuff. So,
Gotcha.
All right, what do we got here? Paradox of choice. Drop shipping items seems overwhelming. Of finding products legal, business, how to market it. Paradox of choice. Yeah, everything at the beginning is overwhelming. Listen, I'm overwhelmed by crypto. Yeah, it's like I don't know what the heck I'm doing. And then as I get into it, none of it makes sense. It's like, what? That doesn't make sense. Why does Coinbase only let you trade $300? That makes no sense. I'm verified. I link my bank account. I want to spend a lot of money with you. Why are you limiting me to $300? So, it's frustrating, overwhelming. I just dedicate time to it, and you take one chunk at a time, right? I subscribe to a couple of YouTube channels that have content. I was watching one channel today. I looked at another channel. A lot of it is, some of it's wasted energy. Some of it is super productive. That's the part. Like you figure it out by getting into it and doing it. Don't worry about having it all perfect at the beginning. You just start. Did I bring it? I did bring it with me. Okay. Let's see if Catherine has any more. Let's see if Catherine has any more wood for sale here. My niece opened up a little wood shop. So I'll see if we can support her. Oleg, today stumbled upon the video of yours on TikTok with Matthew McConaughey about decision making. Okay. And what did it say? Oh, you just got to do it. Sometimes you just got to pick it and do it, right? Was that the video? I remember. I like Matthew. That was a fun interview. When Anthony talked about decision making, where Anthony talked about decision making, I think he means Matthew, and about better being a decision than just staying there and thinking until opportunity fades away. Wow. Yes. Just make a decision and go do something. You find out either way. You're interested in dropshipping, go learn a bunch of stuff about dropshipping and you'll figure it out. Like it's funny if you spent 5 hours tomorrow figuring stuff out, you'd be so much further ahead and feel so much less like a dummy, Like I already feel less like a dummy. I feel like Coinbase is a dummy. I feel so much less like a dummy compared to last week when I knew nothing. Did you build all of it on your own? Build all of what? This? Are you talking Minecraft now or are we talking business? I don't know where we're at. I'm going to take it into bed. I need to go back and get more sand. Oh, it's nighttime almost. Shoot. Okay, we're going to sleep and then we're going to go back. Posh Notions. I'm about 80% ready to launch my first coaching program, 21 Days to Calm Anxiety. I like it. I like it. That's great, Posh. Oh, Nina wrote. Hold on. What's Nina writing? Did you see my chandelier? Let's go look at Nina's chandelier. This is Nina's base over here. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Look at that thing that she just made there. That's a pretty cool chandelier, Nina. What is it? Is that glass around it? Glass panes and stuff? That's cool. Good job, Nina. Good job. Nina's flexing her creative muscles now. I like it. I like it, Nina. Flex the creativity. Oh, there's a desert right here. This is so much easier. I flew so far. Okay, let's drop down. Let's get our shovel out. Get more sand. Okay, Posh is 80% done. This is exciting. Absolutely, Kajabi was super challenging and overwhelming at first. Yeah, see, there you go. Everything new is super overwhelming. You just have to teach yourself that I can learn anything. I can learn anything. You can learn anything, man. You can learn anything. You could definitely learn whatever tools you need. Matthew, not Anthony. Yeah, we got it. So I try to read it word for word, but then sometimes it's, people put in the wrong words or typos or whatever. So we got it though. We got there. But yeah, that's how you get out of procrastination mode. You just pick something and do it, and then you see where it goes. Because whether it works out or not, it'll educate you, and you'll learn something about yourself. But then you pour into the next thing. At the very worst, you learn what you don't like, but you probably learn something along the way that then takes you in a different direction. Even if dropshipping is not the thing for you, in researching dropshipping, you'll discover the next thing that you're curious about that you can go and do. That's how it works. This is a much better spot. I don't know why I said Anthony. That's all good, man. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I make mistakes. I don't even know what day it is today, so it's fine. Maybe I know something about McConaughey. Maybe his name really is Anthony. Maybe the next time I interview him, it's like, hey, what's with the Anthony business? Is that your real name? Maybe there's something there. Who knows? Now I have to market. Yep. How's the outreach going, Posh? How's the outreach going? June Claus, have you ever heard about Uber Marginal? Ooh, this sounds like a good Drew thing. He's a streamer on Twitch, lives in America, but broadcasts to a Russian-speaking audience. Oh, maybe not. Drew, Uber Marginal? Nope, I haven't heard of Uber Marginal either. Sorry. That doesn't necessarily mean much, though, because there's lots of people I haven't heard of. So, you like him? Lives in America, streams to a Russian audience. You like the content? You're learning some stuff from him? Maybe it's his middle name. Matthew Anthony McConaughey. It has a ring to it. He has a ring to it, maybe. That could be it. Somebody look it up.
Hold it.
Oleg is a genius.
Man.
Drew's still reminiscing over what he had. It's a big loss for Drew. But clients got some big wins for Drew. Hello.
I mean,
your first client call today? He had some big wins from his channel. That's great.
Yeah.
That's really good. I love it when because he was also the guy who's like, well, ROI, I don't know, is it worth it? Da-na-na. Right?
Yeah, that was the first question I asked him. I was like, so, have I more than paid for myself at this point?
How's
like,
the ROI?
More than paid for yourself.
How's the ROI?
Yeah.
And that's great. Like, it's a great reminder, so this guy doesn't have a big channel. How many subs? Less than 2,000, right?
Just over 200.
Oh, okay, so even less than I thought. So just over 200 subscribers, right? Like nothing. And just landed a fairly significant deal, right? Is it 5 figures, 6 figures? How big a deal is that?
Well, I mean, the dude is willing to invest up to 6 figures.
Okay, so fine. So conservative, 5-figure deal from his YouTube channel. You know, a guy with 200 subscribers. It's great. You don't always have to have 1 million subscribers if you have a business model attached to what you do. Anyway, that's a good, definitely content piece for you, Drew. I'm probably going to see him next week. No, 2 weeks. I'm trying when our next meeting is. I think it's next week.
I don't know.
Actually, no. I think it's the week after. Anyway.
I guess I can stop picking up Enderman heads. I have more than a full stack.
Oh, yeah. Enderman heads.
I pretty much blew that one out of the water.
Yeah. Ender pearls, useless. Enderman heads, useless.
I think, quite honestly, I'm like most disappointed with like all of the shulker boxes that I just lost. Yeah, I know I have shulker boxes here, but like now I have to like clean them out, and I had it all organized. And
was there good stuff in there?
Well, most of them were thankfully empty.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like
so
the end of the
world. It's a shulker
world.
box.
It's more of the utility of it.
But you have shulker boxes.
Like I said, yes, I have shulker boxes. However, like I've got to like clean them out. Like I had them semi-organized, and now I'm gonna have to like clean out a bunch of them.
But are you not using chests?
I am.
Okay, so shulker boxes are for traveling. It's not for storage.
Well, it's just really easy to like go out, do your thing, find your stuff, put everything in your shulker box, and then come back, leave it on the floor, and then
wow, Drew. Come on, this guy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am
so disorganized. Just fill up a box, leave it on the floor, whatever. Jesus. Okay. What else? I'm Russian speaking. I'm probably going to check him out. All right, there you go. Cool. Yes, he made me look at many things differently, but he's a very specific person. What do you mean, specific person? We have our YouTube channel in Russian, too, if you haven't checked that out. Doesn't post as much content as the main channel, but got 500,000 subscribers, 600,000, something like that. It's funny. A bunch of people then message me. They DM me on Instagram in Russian. Like, I don't know what you're saying. But thank you. I hope it's a good message. Drew and the shulker boxes. That's why you have chests and storage systems. Well, I'm surprised you didn't build a crazy redstone storage system.
I have contemplated that, and the one that I looked at was like, oh my god. Like, I need like an entire mountain to do it.
What? That's if you're going to store every item in the game. How many items do you need to store? Have you seen my shop?
Have I seen your shop?
Yeah, my shop is like 30 different items.
Uh-huh.
But honestly, too, once you get started on it, it's pretty easy to replicate. Like, to add another layer is pretty easy. Once you get the initial wiring down, it's not that hard to add another layer on.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. That feels right up your alley. Like, let's design some crazy redstone system to solve this problem. You can even have one where you put in your shulker box, and it automatically removes the stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm fully aware.
That's what you need. Yeah, you need to build that.
The automated shulker box dispenser.
And then it gives you back your shulker box.
Well, the caveat is like a lot of the ones that are out there are designed to like then basically take all the items, then sort them in this massive chest library.
Okay. Drew said caviar a lot?
Caveat?
Caveats, you mean? Drew
Probably.
says caveats a lot?
I probably do.
The caveat?
Yeah.
Drew says caveat a lot. He's looking
Right.
for the exception instead of actually trying to solve the problem, Mina. That's the problem. It's like, well, yeah, but this is the problem. Okay, go on. What's the problem? The caveat is you don't want that big a system? You don't have that many items? What?
Sorry, I lost where we were in the conversation.
If there's a problem, there's always a solution, Drew. That's what Nina says.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. It's more of the time to execute on said solution.
Well, whatever. Like you like the time is the thing that you value the most with your crazy 60,000 blocks away run to get a totem.
I just wanted a totem. Gosh darn it!
So you're not measuring.
Am I not allowed to want a totem and go and get it?
You thought you were measuring how much you're spending your time and making every second count. That is not a good use of time.
A totem is not worth. How far did you have to fly away for yours?
Not far.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, mine wasn't far.
So basically what I'm hearing is I need to go kill my cartographer and make him...
Well, at least he took you. I thought, like, I'm surprised he didn't take you to the mansion I went to. So I guess it knows when it's been... Like, why wouldn't it send you to mine, which was closer?
Yeah.
Like, you're right next to me. I mean, you're close enough to our base. I don't know why. Mine was, I don't know, 2,000 blocks away or something, 3,000 blocks. Like, it wasn't far.
It's like nothing.
No, yeah, it was pretty close. Well, it's still there. I didn't burn it to the ground, so... But I don't think they respawn inside.
Yeah, correct.
I think once you... You're crazy. You kill the guy just on top to get one, and then you burn the whole thing down. For what?
Well, when you burn the whole thing down, usually the rooms that have like all of the additional chests, the chests are actually quarantined from any of the wood stuff. So the chests actually don't burn. Basically, they're just floating in midair.
Oh, did that work for you the first time?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got the other stuff.
Yeah, I got. There's a bunch of like music discs and various.
Okay. So it's worth it. Okay. I thought you were just burning it down for fun.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like
you sounded very happy about burning it down.
I mean, it was kind of fun to burn it down.
Yeah.
You know, it's like all you're left with is just like a remnants of like cobblestone speckled in midair.
Thanks for the answers. Thanks for the answers, Evan, really. I always think that you get tired of answering other people's questions, especially when the questions are repeated many times. No, it's different people, right? Like, this is the difference. I like teaching. I like helping. So it's, I use the example of you're a grade 5 teacher. You're teaching the same thing every year. It's super boring, right? If you just care about the material, then it's super boring. But the best teachers care about the students. So it doesn't matter that it's the same material. It's different students each time. The thing that would frustrate me is if it's the same question from the same person. It's like, well, we talked about this, right? Like if you came back tomorrow, well, tomorrow we don't have a stream. Don't come tomorrow. If you came back on Monday and said, hey, Evan, I want to invest. Where should I invest passively? Like if you basically just ask the same questions, like, didn't we answer that question yesterday, June? Didn't we talk about that on Friday? That's where it's like, hey, now we're wasting time. Right? But no, I get asked the same question. Oh my gosh. A lot. But it's fun because you're helping people, right? It's not about answering new questions all the time. I mean, I like being challenged with new questions. Yesterday was my interview day, so I did interviews and podcasts all day long, and I don't know, I spent the whole day doing interviews, and I got asked maybe 2 questions that I haven't been asked before that were a little different, or just a take on something that I haven't been asked before. They're going to ask me about beliefs. They're going to ask me how to get started. They're going to ask me about habits and routines. They're going to ask me my message to my younger self. They're going to, it's fine, because it's a different audience every time. They don't know the story. So as long as they care, I care. I think that's the thing, right? Like as long as you care and you're willing to do the work, then I care. The second you don't care, like I would get mad at my friend Mark Mark and I used to have a show and a podcast together. And I would get mad at him when he asked me questions just for the audience. It's like, Mark, you know the answer to this question. You don't care about the answer to this question. It's like, I know, but it's for the audience. Like, no, I don't care about doing something just for the audience. It has to be important to you, or I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to just put on a show. It has to be meaningful to the person I'm talking to. So, I just assume that in you asking that question about investing, that you actually really care about the answer, and hopefully you do something. And if sometimes the answer is helpful, and maybe sometimes it's not, but if you took the time to come here and ask the question, and if my answer can give a little bit of insight to somebody, that makes me happy, right? We all want to feel like we do something that matters. If I don't know an answer, maybe Drew does. And if neither of us do, well, then I don't know. Hopefully somebody else does that can help. Evan, I think you should do an interview with Jim Quick. Yeah, so Jim and I have crossed paths a whole bunch of times, but we just never made it. We never made it work out. So he's in New York. I was in New York. He reached out to me and said, hey, we're doing this thing. I'd love to connect. And just the timing didn't work. I had to go. I don't know. With just the timing we've never forced it, I guess. And when it's been convenient, it hasn't been convenient for the other person. So is he still doing stuff? I haven't seen any new Jim Quick stuff. Maybe next time we can arrange it. If I put Nina on it, it's going to happen for sure. That's the secret, I'm too in the moment, Like the other day, I asked Drew if he was free for a call to talk about an idea I had for him. And he called me like right away.
I was in a car.
Right. But but the point is, like, if you waited till tomorrow, the next day, I don't know if I even would have remembered what we were talking about.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's like I'm very much, let's go right now. Like, you guys have a question? Don't wait till tomorrow. What's your question? I'm here. Use this opportunity. I'm very much in the moment, and that sometimes ruins planning stuff. So yeah, Jim's awesome. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's still in promotion mode or what he's got coming up. But it'd be fun to do something together. He's super smart, super hardworking, great perspective, and also just teaches people that they can do anything. They can learn anything, right? I mean, that's great for you, Oleg, right? You're like, this feels overwhelming to learn. Well, you can learn anything, man. You can learn anything. It's just overwhelming because you haven't started, and everything is overwhelming at the beginning. Okay, I'm back. Had to break up a fight over PBJ hashtag BoyMomLife. Yeah, hey, as long as there are no Nerf guns involved this time, it's great. Posh is the Wonder Woman doing everything. The super mom. Hashtag super mom. Super mompreneur. That's really what it is. Super mompreneur. I have Jim's book Limitless on Audible that I'm listening to. Okay, cool. Okay, so if you're listening to it right now on Audible, then what are you missing? Because I haven't. So full disclosure, caveat. I haven't read the book. I haven't listened to the audiobook either. But just knowing Jim, what he's about, you're listening to it. The whole theme is that you can learn anything. So what's missing from what the book is giving you that you feel like drop shipping is too overwhelming to learn? Because in theory you're doing the right thing. You're learning to learn from the guy who's the biggest expert on it. So what's missing in that for you that then you don't just go jump in and learn everything you need to learn about dropshipping? Sometimes I come to the realization that Evan has cool connections and experience both life and entrepreneurial, but I still don't know which questions to ask. Okay, well, there's no right, whatever the question that you feel would help. I'm asking you a question now, Oleg, so now you don't have to worry about asking. And some people I'm closer to than others, right? Like Jim, I'm not super close to Jim. I mean, Jim would I could message him and he'd pick up, but Like, I don't know. I haven't talked to Jim for a while. I don't know what he's up to. I don't know what his plans are. I wonder what he's doing on YouTube. We got to get Jim on more on YouTube.
He's got. I'm pretty sure he's on YouTube.
Really? Is he posting? What's his frequency?
I mean, he's got 672,000 subscribers. He's got 179 videos. His last post was 2 weeks ago. How to be more confident.
Confident?
With Sandy Moore. Sandy Grigsby.
Who's that? Like, it was an interview?
Here, let's take a look.
Huh. I wonder why his stuff...
Yeah, I think that one's that one's definitely an interview.
So I wonder why his stuff isn't showing up in my world. Because that sounds very personal development kind of angle.
His thumbnails are okay. They're not super fantastic.
But I wonder where he's getting he's not pulling from our circles.
Yeah, I mean, like, he had a conversation with Tom Bilyeu a year ago, Stephen Coulter.
But I've never seen Jim Quick's videos of him, like him being interviewed, yes, but not his channel. So there's something missing with the audience.
Yeah.
And he's not pulling in entrepreneurs as much, which doesn't make sense because entrepreneurs should be a good fit for him. Anyway. That could be a good point to connect on. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people, but just because you know them and they would answer my call doesn't mean like I'm hanging out with them every week. So, whoa, what am I burning? What the? Oh my God, there's a zombie here. Holy cow, that guy came out of nowhere. I thought I stepped into lava. Ha ha ha, thank you. Yeah, of course, Posh, of course. Wonder Woman. It's not that dropshipping is overwhelming to learn. I learned some of it. I was talking about when it comes to taking action and launching a store. But that's just learning. That's still the same thing. Like, the fear of taking action, it feels overwhelming because it's too big and you don't understand it. So you just got to start doing it. One step. It's like when you're reading a book, you start with one page. You're listening to an Audible, you start with the first chapter. Same thing with opening up a store. Since in theory is easier. Well, but theory isn't learning then. Right? You haven't learned it till you can apply it. Jim's book is not just about learning theory. Can you read a bit above, please? Oh, did you say something? What did I miss from Posh? Oh, there it is. Sorry, Posh. I have people asking me how I healed my fibromyalgia. Do you think I should create a program around that? Potentially. Like with everything else, with all of it, the challenge then becomes getting it into the world, right? I'm not a big fan of creating content, paid content, like a course before doing coaching. I just don't think it's a super smart move because until you've helped people go through it and they've paid you to go through it, then you don't have a course yet. The course is going to be off because you know what worked for you, but you don't know how to guide other people through it. A course is really, or a program is really going to be about something that has been repeatable, that you've walked people through before, and you have a fairly high, degree of certainty that if they do it, they'll have success as well. So should I do separate one-on-one coaching on that? Yes, ideally for anything. Anything that you are even thinking course, you start with one-on-one coaching. Even the anxiety thing should have been one-on-one coaching first. It gives you a much better chance of creating a better course. It gives you cash flow, immediate cash flow. It gives you actual feedback from customers. It gives you momentum. And you're talking to people. You'll tell them what worked for you, which is great, but it won't quite fit for everybody. And so the more that you actually coach people, the more you'll turn it into a better resource and a better product. So you don't have to, but it's just a usually much more effective way to do it. So anybody who asks you something, I would look at turning it into coaching. If you're looking at like what's something you can repeat. People ask you something, turn it into coaching. First, see if people are willing to pay you for it. And then, can you get them results? Yes? Great. Turn that into a program. And thank you. You're welcome, Posh. Hey, just want to see you win. Creating a course is hard, but the hard part is getting it into people's hands and building momentum, and then getting them to actually use the course. So when you launch your course, the next thing to pay attention to is, most people buy a course and don't do anything with it. So the personal attention, you need early feedback and you need early successes. Like you need feedback to know what's missing. You need feedback to know where the program sucks and how to improve it. And you need feedback as to, what needs to be put in so that people actually follow through. So the early buyers, you should be on top of multiple times per week, right? Like, thank you so much for buying. You do, honestly, it's like free coaching alongside of it. You don't promote that as part of it, but you do the free coaching alongside of it just to know how they're using it. Because some of the things are going to surprise you. Like, well, they didn't do activity number 4, even though it's easy, but they didn't do it because they feel X, right? Like, I thought my book was fantastic, and then I cut half of my book because some of it just wasn't being underlined and interacted with. So I'm planning to group coach 3 times a week. Okay, good. With my program. That way they're not going blindly through it and get fairly quick feedback. And there's 21 daily videos too. Well, daily videos are great, but daily videos are part of the program. You need the one-on-one, or group could work as long as people are willing to share. And I think you'll do a great job of creating the environment to allow people to feel safe and open to sharing what their problems are. That's going to be critical, and then figuring out, why are people not doing it? Why are people not following through? Why did you not watch video number 2? What's the story in your head? What's wrong with my course? Right? You don't have to say it in those words, but that's like the thinking going in. It's like, oh, okay, this is how it worked for me, but it's not working for them as well as it worked for you. Why? And then tweak it and make it better. So it's great. The group coaching, and if people don't show up for the group coaching, then you follow up with people one-on-one, and you do calls with them, because it's going to help them. But like, what's going to help them? It's like, look at what just happened with Oleg. So he's reading Limitless, but then he's still afraid to take action, so he doesn't feel limitless. So there's lessons in there that Jim Quick could use to make the next book better. And if Jim talked to Oleg, he'd get some good feedback on it. Now, Jim's already done a ton of one-on-ones and mentoring and feedback, so it's not just him. He's got tons of students, so he's already building off of best practice, but it's still not quite good enough. And that's for everybody. That's not just Jim. That's me. That's Tony Robbins. That's everybody. Okay, I'm taking notes. Posh is always the action taker. We'd love it. I'm offering one-on-one coaching with it. Yes, the group was going to be mostly Q&A. Yeah. So when you give them an assignment, why don't they follow through, right? When you tell them to read page 2, and do they read it? Do they don't read it? Did they try the thing? Did they not try the thing? Bonnie, even look at what I told you to do. So I gave you advice here live on this channel to how to DM people, right? And it hopefully made a little bit of sense while you were here, but then you went home and said, I don't want them to feel like they can't share. I don't want them to see that I messaged them, and then they go into hiding and never post again on Instagram, right? So I didn't do a good enough job anticipating that and telling you while I was giving you the advice, hey, be ready for this. Because I wouldn't think like that. But I'm not you, right? And so this is where if I'm only sharing how I would do it, I'm going to be missing things. Because until I gave you that extra script, and kudos to you for showing up to the readers group and asking a follow-up question. Because if I didn't give you the extra script after the follow-up question, you wouldn't have done any of the tasks. You wouldn't have done the work. So it still happens to me. I don't feel like I'm afraid to take action. Perhaps I'm rather lazy. No, lazy is an excuse. Lazy is, if you're lazy, you're either afraid or you don't like it. It's one of those two reasons. You don't actually want to do it, or you're afraid. Those are the only two reasons. You're not lazy. You don't want to do it. Deep down, you don't want to do it, or you're afraid of doing it. Those are the two reasons why you're lazy. You are not lazy. And it's really important to dig into the reason, because it's the exact opposite advice depending on what the reason is. If you're afraid, then you have to do it. And if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. Move on to something else and stop wasting time on this thing. So which one is it? Bonnie, holy crap. All right. Oh. I just had 2 people sign up for my free 25-minute session. Hey, there you go. So how did you get those 2 people, Bonnie? What was the process? Yo. Oh, it's 8:02. I got to go. Oh, my gosh. Jew says yo. It means it's time's up. Okay. Guys, we are late. I got to go. Appreciate the love. We are back on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Man, an hour flies. Continue to believe, everybody. We'll see you there. Much love. Take care.